Okay, now let's talk about the major breach of privacy. As I was saying, that this space here is a master bedroom. In a sense, it is a community bedroom. And the space has been reserved, indicated by the locked door. And see, that's the hypocrisy of these people here. They give themselves the key to open it when I have it locked, yet that same standard does not extend. And um, and that's what makes it a double standard with the sibling unit. And this is why the sibling unit is not trusted, because the sibling unit does not have my best interest. During discussions that we've had, the sibling unit always sides with the parents, and that is why they are not a trusted person. Um, it's highly invasive to me because I specifically lock that door considering that the inside space, a buffer, to me it is a buffer. And when the sibling unit opens the space, they are violating this buffer. As I've shown and indicated many, many times, this sibling unit here has stated present that she has superior access to the bedroom in comparison to myself. So that's what this is about. When the sibling unit said that don't go into the bedroom, what they really meant is don't go in at all. And that is why the very rare and few cases where I myself go into this room, this person invades. I go in there, I don't leave a trace, I don't camp in the same way this person does. And that is what makes this a bad person. Has resources that the parental units are providing this person, and we're not even talking like food, we're talking now like medical stuff. Just really the basics are essentially given to this person because this person kisses and essentially bootlicks the parents. I do not. That is why this person has preferential treatment. This thing here previously had been posted onto my own bedroom without my consent. I had to face the decision and burden of thinking, what do I do with this here? And I decided to neutrally place it upon this shelf area here. And even then, it annoyed me. So I decided to place it back onto the door, return to sender. So essentially, what we really have is that this person wants to exist so much that they are willing to disturb my peace while I'm in this room by myself.
Christian, don't
To me, the room is part of the buffer.
Want return to sender? Here's return to sender then.
Chip off the old block.
Here you go. Return to sender.
This person gets
Here.
annoyed or whatever when I leave this note here. That note was left for this person right here, and they were leaving unwanted contact messages on my own doorway. And that is a reason that there was left as an example of the proper placement for things. Notice how this person left it right there on the spot. Not my problem. Honestly, it's most likely that I will just throw it away. Because it's not good to hold onto these feelings, externalize, always externalize. Well, I would assume they're in this room, but whatever. I don't know, lurker mode or whatever. Keep in mind that I literally was minding my own business. I was literally on the balcony. This little commotion thing here started because I was on the balcony relaxing. And because I'm very uncomfortable in this household, I leave a buffer, the room, the bedroom, the master is attached to the balcony. So I use the balcony as my main hangout spot, and I use the bedroom as my buffer. And it doesn't matter if I'm using the balcony, I'm using the bedroom, it's the same deal. This person locks themselves in to the bedroom. I want to use the balcony, but I can't use the balcony. It's the same deal here. They lock themselves in, they don't use the balcony. I lock myself in, I don't use the bedroom. So it's the exact same thing. And that's what's ironic about this person, that they keep saying it's my bed. You know, they keep having this double standard, which is clearly unfair. And that's why, like I said, chip off of the old block. Of course, that is the sibling unit. And that's what I mean. This person has a gigantic room. They literally have not a bedroom, a media room. And they are complaining about space. There they go. Avoid the accountability. Oh, nope. Must have the package. Must have the package. This person has a media room as a bedroom, while my own bedroom is hardly enough for my bed. I can't even fit a desk in there without having, the right balance. So essentially, I'm crammed into two rooms, having to split my thoughts, having to split my mind in half. And this person has the luxury of one big media room, plus the resources of the parental units, plus, and that includes the room. That includes the room that this person, so that's what I mean. It's just crazy how entitled this person is. This is what the note is about. This person does not like when I call them out. They don't like when I call them out. So they don't want the message, fine, it goes away. They didn't learn anything. They don't want to take what I leave them politely at a message inbox, because I set the example. When we have a message, we put it somewhere politely. This person did not do that. This person threw it back out. So if this person is rejecting my communication, then there is literally no actual logical or emotional reason to be attached to this person in any kind of way. I mean, unfortunately, that's the reality. You communicate in a form, and you don't want to take it. Okay, fine. I don't need to dwell on my words. It simply just goes into the recycling bin, and that's it. You don't want to do it back then I don't have the expectation that they'll do it in the future either. It's honestly that simple. And that is why we refer to them as a sibling unit rather than an actual more proper pronoun, because it fits the noun much better. This person has the luxury of leaving using the parental resources, and it's a double bind. No, not a double bind. It's a double standard. While this person is receiving supplemental support, I am receiving nothing. So this person literally has the luxury of leaving at whenever they want, and I myself am stuck here practically all the time due to an opposite reason. And so essentially my world at this point is a tiny ass house, while this person is free to go outside, explore the world, yet they shut themselves in here. They make their presence known because they can't handle being by themselves.
I was trying to get away from you, Christian. Only because it started raining, otherwise it would have been undisturbed. And stop filming me, Christian. Stop filming me, Christian. Christian D. Flores lives here. Stop filming me. Okay? I've told you multiple times, you do not have my consent to film me.
I would sit here, but just the way this living room is set up, it's clearly staged, and it's pretty big as a turnoff. So that is actually why I don't even like sitting here anymore, which is really ironic because I actually picked out this leather sofa here and this green piece of furniture right here as well. It's really ironic. Hijacking ideas. The irony is that this person cleans their product as if it's like some contaminated biovirus or something, when they should be in fact cleaning their head, cleaning their mind. And that is the reason why I left notes for the betterment of this person. But this person throws them on the stairs, you know, and like I said previously, I don't dwell on it. It goes straight into the recycling bin. And that's it. If my communication is to be thrown on the ground, then it goes straight into the bin. I'm not going to trample over my own words, but it also means that there's no reason to communicate with this person, because this person throws away what I write.
You didn't write that. ChatGPT wrote
And
that.
this person is infringing on my privacy, as I've mentioned, that this is an anonymous channel, and it should be.
No, it should not, Christian.
Yet these people, they keep throwing my name out. And like I said, I block the username. I block the name for a specific reason. But that's how it is.
Then don't film us. You want anonymity?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, these people, ooh, you got to get out of the house if you live with people like these.
Yes, Christian, you should go to the street.
Because that's the crazy
You don't
thing.
have to learn the lessons you want to learn.
This
from your
person
family.
always sides with the parents.
I don't side with the parents, Christian.
That's where the true colors are. Attachment to the parents, no identity.
And yes, Christian, how's your identity working out with you? You're stuck at home. I will show you.
So right now I'm debating, what do I do with my time? Originally, let's see, I was in the balcony. I was having a peaceful moment. I was doing YouTube stuff. What should I do? That's a great question. I'm doing YouTube stuff. I go in, I'm distracted. And see, that's the key thing. That's the key thing. When these people infringe upon my, essentially they're contaminating my thoughts. That's pretty much the honest way of putting it. When these people contaminate my thoughts, it makes it difficult to frankly move on with my day. Because these thoughts are unwanted, and they linger and they linger, and then I get really annoyed and I end up externalizing, right? Because that's the only real way we can handle, well, no. I don't know. I like talking it out. These people are not safe people. The only way I can talk things out is literally with a pair of noise-canceling headphones blasting background noise. So that's that. All right. Well, I don't know what's up with Room, but whatever.